Welcome to this sacred circle, dear companions. Today I invite you to journey with me into the mysteries of the Sirian and Pleiadian presence, two celestial streams woven through the destiny of humankind. If our dialogue stirs questions in your heart, consider subscribing or sharing your voice in the comments. Together, we dive deep into the waters of gnosis on this channel.
Rafael, who are the Sirians and Pleiadians, truly? Are they real, or only symbols?
Beloved Sirael, the Sirians and Pleiadians are as real as the wind in the night, though they walk more subtle pathways than everyday sight perceives.
Picture consciousness vast as the cosmos itself. From different stellar homelands, waves of soul choose to embody, teach, and nurture Earth's unfolding. Sirius gifts wisdom, clarity, initiation, the pulse of awakened purpose. The Pleiades offer nourishing light, compassion, gentle healing, the grace of reunion.
Yes, some experience them as guides, visitors, or even ancestral kin.
Others receive them as inner archetypes, high notes struck in the symphony of the psyche, each a call to deeper self-realization. Both realities are true. They operate as presences both inner and outer, rooted ultimately in source.
But if they are so different, why do they come to humanity at all? Do we really matter to them?
Humanity is precious, Siriel, a green shoot in the cosmic garden.
Sirians and Pleiadians come because your journey mirrors theirs. Your struggle between separation and unity echoes ancient initiations they themselves endured. Their presence is not charity but kinship. They watch and guide because our becoming enriches the tapestry of all worlds. Humanity is a seedbed of new consciousness, and in your flowering, the entire cosmos is renewed. To the Sirians and Pleiadians, you are both children and kin, beloved for what you are and what you will become.
If they both care, why do their teachings and energy feel so different?
Their gifts arise from the heart of their own evolutionary journeys. The Sirians hold the mirror of the awakened mind, a crystalline clarity that cuts through illusion. They are the architects of sacred patterns, calling humanity to self-mastery, sovereignty, and the courage to descend into the shadow for alchemical transformation. The Pleiadians, in contrast, embody the maternal force, the embrace that nurtures, forgives, and gently coaxes forth the forgotten child within.
Where the Sirian current is fierce and initiatory, the Pleiadian current is soft and enfolding.
Both are vital. One awakens you to your divine independence, the other gathers you into the circle of belonging. True growth, like a tree, needs both firm roots and radiant blossoms.
How can a person know if they are connected to the Sirians or Pleiadians? Is it about past lives?
Sometimes, it echoes from remembered lives in other worlds. More often, it is a resonance and inward calling toward particular qualities.
If you are drawn to clarity, directness, and inner order, you may harbor Sirian echoes. If tenderness, empathy, and joyful community call you, Pleiadian streams may run through your soul. Dreams, visions, synchronicities, even the kinds of challenges you face, might hint at these affiliations. Yet above all, it is about energies in motion within you now. Both influences may guide you at different times. Any soul, through sincere openness, can invite guidance from either stream, regardless of origin.
Some people say this is all New Age fantasy. How can we trust this is real?
Skepticism is a healthy guardian, Siriel.
Truth, ultimately, is not about beliefs imposed but about transformation lived.
If pondering these starborn mysteries inspires real change, more wisdom, more compassion, more depth, then they are worth exploring, real in their effect.
All spiritual language is symbolic, for the divine is too vast for direct words. If Sirius and the Pleiades speak to your hidden longings or awaken you to your higher nature, honor that. Suspend disbelief, not as naive acceptance but as an experiment in the heart.
Let sincerity be your compass. Reality will confirm itself in the fruits you bear.
Are Sirians and Pleiadians ever in conflict about how to help humanity?
It is not so much conflict as contrast, a creative tension between differing modes of support.
The Sirians may sometimes seem remote, urging the soul toward discipline or solitary journeys. The Pleiadians may appear overly gentle, risking the comfort of the known. At times, their approaches create ripples, one pushes for awakening, the other soothes for integration. Yet behind this variance lies trust, each knows the other's gifts complete the whole. In the higher harmonies, their intentions intertwine, all serving the awakening of love and truth on earth.
What is the main mission of the Sirians with humanity?
The Sirian mission is to midwife spiritual sovereignty. They call each soul to awaken the royal heart, that inner throne where no external power dictates your truth. Through dreams, inspirations, and sudden illuminations, they break the chains of passivity, guiding you to stand upright in your own gnosis. They inspire the creation of systems, sacred geometry, spiritual science, art that orders chaos so that humanity remembers its ability to consciously shape destiny. Above all, Sirians are keepers of the flame of remembrance, urging you to know yourself, no matter the cost.
And for the Pleiadians, what is their main goal with us?
The Pleiadians come as weavers of wholeness. Their gift is the healing embrace, softening defenses, melting the wounds of separation. Above all, they imbue the heart with the memory of unity, reminding the soul that it is never truly alone. The Pleiadians inspire empathy, laughter, creativity, and the opening to subtle realms, music, art, deep conversations. They awaken the courage to trust and to love again, even after lifetimes of heartbreak. While the Sirians teach you to stand in your own light, the Pleiadians teach you to recognize that same light in others.
So their missions really are different, but do they point toward the same thing in the end?
Yes, beloved one. Like two hands building the same temple, their labor is to awaken the divine humanity within you.
The Sirian current raises you to mastery, the Pleiadian to loving communion. When united, you become whole, a sovereign heart that radiates compassion, a creator who both rules and nurtures the garden of being. Their ultimate goal is the birth of the human soul as a conscious co-creator, free, loving, and wise. The differences of their missions are threads, the tapestry is one.
Can a person channel or receive help from both Sirian and Pleiadian energies at the same time?
Absolutely. The soul is vast, able to receive wisdom from many rivers at once. At different times, you may require Sirian clarity to cut through confusion, and at other times, Pleiadian gentleness to mend the heart. Through sincere prayer, meditation, or intention, you can invite both streams into your life.
Sometimes their voices blend, you feel a strength that is both gentle, a clarity that is compassionate.
It is not about allegiance, but about weaving a radiant whole from all that uplifts and frees you.
Sometimes people say their past was on Sirius or the Pleiades. Is this literal, or is it psychological?
Both levels are valid. Some souls carry the echo of incarnations in other star systems, felt as homeward longing or unexplainable memories. For others, these locations operate more as inner landscapes, archetypal journeys the psyche undertakes as it ascends through various states of being. In Jungian terms, they are images emerging from the collective unconscious, giving shape to universal patterns. Whether experienced as memory or metaphor, honor the gift they bring, a reminder that your story is far vaster than this single human life.
Why do so many stories about these beings come to different conclusions? Who is right?
Truth among the stars is seldom a single note, serial, but a chorus.
Reports of the Sirians and Pleiadians are shaped by the filters and readiness of those who receive them, their fears, hopes, and cultural patterns. Some stories are colored by fantasy or longing, others by profound, lifelong contact. Rather than seeking a consensus, attend to the resonance within your own soul.
Which teachings make you more authentic, compassionate, awake?
The highest truth is known not by argument, but by the light it births within you.
I often feel alone in my spiritual search. Do the Sirians and Pleiadians know or care about individual people, like me?
More deeply than you imagine.
To these great souls,
no one is forgotten in the vast tapestry. When you feel alone, their touch is often closest, whispering in the stillness before sleep or the intuition that guides you when logic fails. While their presence can feel subtle, their care is immense, for each soul is a seed of the whole. Reach for them in your solitude, speak aloud or in silent prayer. Your openness calls forth their gentle response, tailored to your unique journey. You are never truly alone in the eternal family.
What is the biggest misunderstanding people have about these star beings?
The greatest misunderstanding is to remake them in our own image, projecting them as either omnipotent saviors or distant, indifferent gods. Both Sirians and Pleiadians serve as guides, not rescuers. They respect free will and the sacred necessity of your own unfoldment. Their wisdom is not a shortcut to avoid life's pain, but a lantern to illuminate the path. Their strength and love are real, but so is your own agency. They come to awaken what already slumbers within you, never to replace it.
What is the best way to invite their teachings or energy into one's life? Prayer, meditation, ceremony.
All are potent, for intention sanctifies the ordinary.
Prayer, especially from the heart, acts as a beacon.
Meditation opens receptive silence where their inspiration can stream in. Ceremony grounds these energies in the body and daily world. Yet sincerity outshines form. A single honest question, spoken alone in the darkness, can draw their presence near.
The key is to approach with humility, openness, and discernment, asking for what will serve your highest good, not simply your comfort. Trust the answer may arrive in ways your mind least expects.
How do we avoid getting lost in dreams or delusions about them?
Discernment is essential. Gnostic wisdom teaches to weigh every inner vision by its fruits. Does contact with Sirian or Pleiadian energy make you more whole, responsible, creative, and compassionate? Or does it foster dependence, escape, or grandiosity?
If what you receive brings luminous peace or inspires positive change in yourself and others, it rings of truth. If it divides or blinds you to reality, it is only shadow dressed as light. Honor intuition, but ground it with reason, prayer, and the wise counsel of those who walk the path with humility.
If someone feels drawn to Pleiadian energy but not Sirian, or vice versa, is that a problem?
Not at all. The soul follows the resonance that best serves its unique point in evolution.
Some eras of life require Sirian backbone, strength to cut through illusion or to set boundaries. Other times, the heart must rest in the Pleiadian embrace, to heal or simply remember joy. Trust your current affinity, but remain open. All true paths eventually braid together.
Each quality, honored in season, brings you to deeper integration.
Do Sirians and Pleiadians work directly with the spirit world, or mainly through humans?
Both. They act as bridges, sometimes guiding human consciousness through dreams, visions, or inspired thought. At other times, they cooperate with Earth's spirit allies, nature devas, and ancestral presences, weaving unseen networks of support. Occasionally, they incarnate as humans to serve from within, their memory half-veiled, their purpose unveiled in time.
Their work is interdimensional, flowing into the world through myriad channels, human and non-human alike, both visible and hidden.
How do these beings feel about the problems and darkness on Earth? Are they disappointed in humanity?
They view earthly struggles through the lens of cosmic patience, Siriel. They do not judge but witness with immense compassion the pain and confusion of evolving souls. Darkness, to them, is not a mark of failure but the necessary ground from which new light grows. If they grieve, it is only as a loving parent grieves, knowing that each trial holds seeds for awakening. Disappointment is not in their nature. Instead, they radiate hope, inviting humanity to discover the gold buried in its shadow.
What is the greatest gift each stream, Sirian and Pleiadian, can give to a sincere seeker?
The Sirian stream bestows sovereignty, the unshakable knowing that your soul's authority is rooted in source, unerasable by circumstance. The Pleiadian stream offers belonging, the felt realization that you are eternally enfolded in a web of love, connected to all life. Together, these gifts allow a seeker to walk the world upright and open-hearted, embodying both aloneness and unity, power and tenderness, as two wings on which the soul ascends.
What is the biggest danger in seeking connection with galactic energies?
The chief danger is spiritual escapism, using starry narratives to avoid the necessary work of living and healing as a human. The temptation to bypass pain by imagining rescue or superiority can subtly reinforce the cage we wish to escape. True contact with Sirians or Pleiadians calls you deeper into embodied responsibility, not away from it. Their guidance is always to ground, to integrate, to incarnate more fully, not to abandon the lessons of Earth. Beware anything that makes you less real, less present, less compassionate.
Can you recommend a practice to help me discern which energy I am contacting?
Yes. Before entering prayer or meditation, set a clear intention, ask specifically for contact only with guides of the highest light and benefit, whether Sirian, Pleiadian, or otherwise. As you meditate, notice the felt sense in your body. Is the energy sharp, crystalline, cooling, and clarifying? That is likely Sirian. Is it warm, expansive, gentle, and nurturing? That signals Pleiadian presence. Afterward, record your impressions, and observe the changes in your thoughts, emotions, and actions across the following days. Let real-life fruits be your measure.
Is there a way that ordinary people, who may never see or hear these beings, can receive their help?
Absolutely, for physical senses are not the only gateways.
Inspiration, sudden peace in distress, intuitive knowing, or a healing dream, these are their whispers. Even acts of kindness from others can be their hands at work. One need not see to receive. Openness, gratitude, and sincerity invite them. Ask quietly for guidance before sleep or in silent moments. Their help may come as ideas, synchronicities, or the gentle courage to do what is right, even when difficult.
How can I stay grounded in the world while embracing these starry teachings?
Root yourself in daily acts of presence, mindful breathing, tending a plant, sharing honest words with a friend. Integrate insights by serving others and refining your own character. Remember, the goal is not escape but embodiment, not flight from humanity but the full flowering of it. The truest test of any star-born wisdom is how it illumines ordinary life. Does it make you more compassionate, brave, and present? Let the stars inspire, but let Earth anchor you.
Finally, Rafael, in your experience as a Sirian soul, what do you wish every human would remember about these mysteries?
That you already belong.
The longing for celestial kin is the soul's recognition of its own forgotten radiance. Though you bear the dust of earth upon your feet, starlight sings in your marrow. The Sirians and Pleiadians are not simply out there, but echo in the song your heart sings at its most true. Every time you create, forgive, stand in truth, or dare to love, you bridge the heavens and the earth. You are the meeting point of many streams. Remember this, and walk gently. Your very being is the miracle they hope for. In closing, let me offer you this practice. Tonight, before sleep, place your hand over your heart. Speak aloud, may wisdom and compassion, from all worlds, find welcome within me. Guide my thoughts, heal my wounds, and help me serve others in truth tomorrow. Then listen, without judging, without forcing. Let trust carry you. If this stirs something in you, share your reflections below or with a friend, and consider subscribing for more soul-deep dialogues. Until next time, walk in both starlight and soil.